first and foremost, Swiftly is an acronym. Swiftly is an acronym that I created, actually, ironic, coincidentally, while I was watching a college football game. All right. I was developing as a public speaker, and I gave a great speech, and I got great evaluations from this. I was at this club named Toastmasters, and I gave a great speech. And when you get great evaluations from real speakers, seasoned speakers who are like telling me, hey, look, I need to put my own content out there. I need to have my own intellectual property out there. I need to own something that's going to lead to me speaking more and more and more and more and more, and developing in the public speaking world. That happened. It happened on a day, it was before COVID, like 2019. Ish, a little bit before COVID, a couple months before COVID shut everything down. But I gave a great speech, and I remember leaving that Toastmasters meeting really just a word just hit me. Now, the word Swiftly didn't hit me out the blue. What actually was deep within me before I came up on the word Swiftly was my experience as a college football player, which, by the way, I have it right here, documented, transferring D1. At this particular school, Stony Brook University, all right, I was there 2 years, and I was, for the most part, I did make the travel squad, but for the most part, I was basically a scout team player. I was a scout team player, that guy that's giving the first team guys a look, and, making sure I'm showing up as a look guy every single time, working my ass off in practice. Any one of my teammates that knew me back then knows, look, if Crunk, they called me Crunk back then, but if Crunk is anything, he's going to come out and practice and bust his ass and do what he got to do. He may not be the starter, but he's going to do what he has to do to at least be respected amongst us as teammates. They're just out there working, blocking and, filling gaps and holes and stuff like that. Right. So as I'm giving this speech, it's taking me, like, as I'm developing as a public speaker during this particular time, it's taking me back to that time when I felt like I was part of a team. A lot of people refer to it as your glory years. So in my mind, I'm thinking about how I can connect what goes on in the football world and align it with business. And I was saying to myself, okay, what if we were to put people in 3 different categories? On Ohio State in the Sugar Bowl, I think it was the Fiesta Bowl, the one that's in California. It wasn't the Rose Bowl. I think it was the Fiesta Bowl. Either the Rose Bowl or the Fiesta Bowl. The bottom line is this was back when Trevor Lawrence was at Clemson, and he was an absolute beast, a dog. I mean, the kind of accuracy he had was incredible. But when I watched him play, there was a time, and this is why Trevor Lawrence was absolutely unstoppable when he was at Clemson, because there was a play in which he drops back. The play's covered. He has nowhere to go, and then he's here. He takes it down and takes that mofo about 50 yards down the field, and he is moving. Dude is out of there. He's out of there. I mean, he's outrunning DBs, skilled guys, and as he's running, you see he's just as fast as his receivers. And I watched that play, and that's where the whole plus LY thing came in, because it's like, if you lift yourself, if you're like, whether it is Trevor Lawrence or it is Tyler Santucci, if you're a well-informed guy that's running with skilled dudes, all right, then that's when you become more of a valuable prospect. And it was no secret why he was the number 1 pick. All right.